So it's a nice warm day today. It's in the 90s. And this ductless heat pump is doing a good job of keeping it cool. I did turn on the heat for a little while, and so then I have this turned down pretty cold, but just to kind of see what it does and how it ends up cooling the house all the way back. So I kind of like the system because you just have this one small air conditioner basically in that heat pump that the cool air from in here gets sucked into the furnace, and if you have the fan running only, the cool air gets sucked in there and then gets dispersed throughout the house. I kind of like that design. Take a look at the furnace real quick. So it is a gas furnace. Fingers in that. In this closet. The filter is here. The one they have in there is actually not the right size, so the door is not able to shut, and they're just going to have it crammed in there. So I would figure out what size it's supposed to have so you can shut the door. The chimney goes out and over to the masonry chimney. See there? Alright. Thermostat's there. Kitchen. Seems like a nice clean kitchen. It's had some updates over the years. Flooring, paint, countertops, tile, backsplash. Newer oven. It seems to be a brand new dishwasher. It still has paperwork inside. The oven and cooktop is newer, but these two burners are not working at this time. This one and this one, which is in the report. And then it has an old school fan there to suck out fumes and moisture. Okay. Seems pretty solid. Talk about floors as we go down the hallway. We've got hardwood floors that look like they were covered up with carpet, but now they're free and I think beautiful. They can be refinished to make them look brand new again if that's your desire. Bedrooms, there's not a whole lot to talk about. Kind of check windows, a few outlets, the doors, ceiling and walls, and can look at a few cracks just to see pretty minor. There's a crack there, a little crack there, and kind of the same. There's actually a horizontal crack there coming off the window. A little crack there. There's a few more, but that's about it. Those are the major ones. Yeah, I can't even see the ones in here if there are any. So that the bedrooms have these wood closet door bypass doors. Seem nice. They're unique. All the doors seem to work on the inside. They close nice. Exterior doors, they both have a little bit of issues, stick a little bit, and they're not solid core either. So that basically not insulated. Same with the front door. It is a kind of original front door, but it sticks on the ground a little bit, and it's pretty hollow. So losing a lot of conditioned air, heat or cooling through that. I did just remember that the bathroom door does touch the floor a little bit. It doesn't really hang up much, but it could be trimmed off so it closes nice and smooth. Yeah. Just needs to be taken off and trimmed off a 1/4 inch or something. All right, let's look at the bathroom. So it's newer toilet, and at some point in the past they've upgraded the vanity, and more recently they've painted it. Solid surface top and integrated sink. Tub seems to be in good condition. Tile seems to be in good condition. This faucet valve leaks, so that should be looked at. Probably has an O-ring in it that can be replaced. But it all seems to work. Let's look at the garage. Then we'll wrap it up. Let me know if you have any questions. after you look through the report, and I'll be happy to try to help. Try to make things clear, clarify anything. Water heater's there. It's a 40-gallon water heater. It's supposed to have 2 earthquake straps, and so we might need to add that. Now, underneath this washer and dryer, when I'm in the crawl space, I find a kind of a strange, different kind of floor structure, which there's some pictures. The wood floor structure goes down to the dirt where it's kind of rotted off, or it is rotted off. I don't think there's any problems happening at this time, but it's hard to tell from here. Just I can only see what I can see. But the rot should be taken care of, even if it's just cut off. But maybe some structure could be added to that. It's pressure treated. All right, there's a storage room up here, and it's unfinished and not built. The stairs and stuff aren't built to code, so I just call it a storage area. And it's really hot up here, even though there's a vent, and there's no way to open the window. And then you have your attic access, which I still have open. I didn't bring my light, but it seems okay up here. The insulation is okay. There's some trails through it that show that there has been some rodents of some kind in there. And then where the kitchen vents out, there's a little air gap where some moisture has been getting out and caused a black spot, which might have some mold in it, but it's a small area. And there's pictures in the report about that. Other than that, I think everything looks pretty good. I would just suggest looking into adding more ventilation. Okay. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.